Hello, welcome back everyone to another new part of Super Robot Wars Y. This is Nox Destin, your host, and we are going into the second stage of the two-parter mission. After we spent almost 2.5 hours in the first one. So into the mission together, we will face or challenge Godzilla once again. So why is there a path like this in this cave? This is a path Ashihara took long ago. Ashihara? This path is his? It was deep in this cave that Ashihara discovered the singular point. He set up the path so he could keep researching it. We are literally following his footsteps. How did Ashihara find the singular point? That's one of the great mysteries. Some say a song drew him here. This song wouldn't be an old Indian lullaby by any chance. You've heard of it then. How did the song lead him to the singular point? We don't know. We only know that he followed it to this cave where he found it sunken into a red lake. And so he started his experiments. The super dimension calculator? Yes. But he ultimately failed. There was a computational explosion and the site was abandoned until we came in. Calculator exploded. Computational explosion when a program grows in complexity, causing the processing load to expand rapidly. A massive amount of calculation was performed simultaneously, folding over itself in time, leading to this. A virtual explosion did real damage. An investigation team was formed, but they had no luck with it. Ultimately, the super dimension calculator was sealed away for 20 years. Professor Lee was the one who opened it back up. This is where she discovered Archetype. The theory of it all its forms, all the way up to the orthogonal diagonalizer. She then had the singular point extracted, this time for manufacturing instead of calculating. Professor Lee did that. Now your theory is that the superdimensional calculator gets its results from the future. It implies that's what really happened here was that it predicted the catastrophe. Did Ashihara try to reach into the future and wind up touching the catastrophe? That's what it looks like. Which means we don't need to look far forward for it. We just need to do multiple calculations in the near future. Or this just from peeking a little ahead? Ashihara vanished in the explosion, we still haven't found him. If the catastrophe happens, this might be what happens to the whole planet. Yeah, but if we could do something about the biggest singular point, Godzilla at Antarctica. Yes, I read your report, the so-called God of Ruin, the cause of the cataclysm 12,000 years ago and the nexus of the oncoming catastrophe. It's way beyond a mere organism. Definitely outside of mankind's ability to affect. But if we perfected the diagonalizer, it might get us somewhere. I don't know if we'd have the time if we started on it now. Oh, we've already made the diagonalizer itself. Yada yada. Input the code into the diagonalizer and it'll activate its entire potential. That will let any one of our samples erase all the red dust all over the world. We could get that code from the calculator, right? That's what we are here for. Only problem is we don't know if it'll actually work, so that's where the Advent comes in. Right, the Advent's on its way to Antarctica to find Godzilla. I've asked Kai to pop in and give them a hand. Conveniently, he seems to have a connection with Otaki Factory. Otaki Factory is a place of employment of Yun Arikawa, the creator of the support AI Narataka I am based on. Oh, the Otaki Factory is on the Advent? We should hurry. I've just been informed that Sharanga has made it to the surface. It's after the singular point, so it's likely coming here. I have been texting with Yun Arikawa. He's helping fight Godzilla. Is that a coincidence, or... These things are orthogonal diagonalizers. They should help you get a handle on the red dust cloud in Antarctica. I hope you're very grateful. I've just handed over half of the world's total supply of diagonalizers. Oh, one little side note. If you could, I'd appreciate it if you had one in reserve just in case. Just in case what? My friend over in India are trying to figure out some code that fully activates this stuff. Supposedly you put it in when you set some diagonalizer off and boom, instant happy ending for all and sundry. You make it sound like actually finding the code is a long shot. We've got our best minds working on it, like May Camino. Give them a shot, but don't hold your breath. Kamimushi's on this? I'm here on their behalf, actually. We figured you've got the best chance of actually saving the world. You've been a real enigma since the Angurius thing. How many friends do you have? Part and parcel of the job of a freelance journalist. It's just coincidence that I'm doing you a favor, you know? I could have been on the other side just as easy. If that's a joke, it's not funny. Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, don't waste them. What, you don't want to stick around and get material for a Godzilla piece? Hey, I'm busier than you think. And anyway, I'm not interested in finished business. I'm already a few steps ahead of this, sorry. What a slime ball. Yeah. Now, who would have guessed Otaki Factory was connected to Takehiro Kai? I wouldn't say we are connected, we just crossed paths during the Angurius attacks. Why, do you know something about it? I know some things, but I don't know. But I know some things and I don't know some things. What does that mean? I know his name is Takehiro Kai and he's an information specialist of some kind of organization. And I don't know pretty much anything else. He's too slippery for Haze? Are we sure we can trust this stuff then? We won't have a choice. That goes for the trigger code too. We are going on faith. This again. Oh, shit, fuck. Did that do anything? Density of the red dust has measurably decreased, but I believe you described it as spitting in the wind. It did have an effect. Data from our unit show that their performance reduction is less than what we saw previously. So we've turned it from swimming in muck to wadding through poop. We've come this far, we have to work with what we have. We can't win, then get the Emperor's going to fight Godzilla. If there's those two fights, the world ends. That will be the catastrophe. Yun, we still got time, right? Ashihara's sequence puts the beginning of the catastrophe at a few minutes from now. Wait, what? We took that long? If we take too long fighting the Vulgaro. Hey, this is Godzilla, remember? We had to get everything in place first to have a chance at winning. And choosing to fight this battle now allowed us access to the two of Diagonalizer. I hate this word. Indeed, anything, now is the ideal time to do this. Just have to carry out the mission. Wins at our back. Let's make this work, people. It's beginning. Think West Next can win? I don't know, but I'm rooting for them. They haven't got a chance. Shizumu? No one can stop the king of kaiju. The Jaguar? Mommy? It seems he's regressed again. What now? The Jaguar never stopped being unstable. He's been rebooting over and over since that first update. You sure you should be out fighting like this? What if all these changes are building up to whatever it's meant to happen today? Get them from Achiharu's prophecies? Of course, I explicitly spelled out in the message, but if there's the slightest chance, I'm taking it. Me too. I do my very best. Looks like everyone's ready to go. Our units commence attack. Break through the Kaiju swarm and draw Godzilla out. We need you all to give everything you can to ensure the world's survival. And let's do this.
これが俺のできることすべてだ。攻撃開始。
Ah, fuck, I forgot the soul part.
誰にしろ場をくぐっての犬をお見せしましょう。やるしかないぞエスカ。
ニーラカ内の出力 120% を突破。高度 FMC 承認。
頼めろよルンドラヘ。
フルムーンクラッシュ
任せろエスカ。健康一滴勝負。
ワイズルーンドラヘは
俺が死ぬわけねえだろエチカ。
Okay, where is my immortal main pilots?
「この世界にとってお前たちは異面で制圧する」。
倒せる敵から叩く。落としてみせる。
せます。逃げたら一緒に進めばみんなでやればきっと。最後はみんなで。みんなありがとう。
私が直々に相手を光だ。行けバリアントクラジエイター。
なんであろうと怪獣は一体残らず倒す。
光の嵐を。この距離ならば出てこなければやられなかったのに。俺は俺の戦いをするよ。
Let's take care of that one. That's gone.
こんだけでかい虫ならもう怪獣だ。お前ら準備はいいな。ダイナゼノンの全てをぶつける。さてどう料理してくれよ。身の脅しがずがダークネスビアー爆発。
怪獣が来るぞ。ジェットジャガー砲を使うんだ。
発射します。
俺が突破口を開く。当ててみせるさ。
Oh, and gone.
Oh. 僕にも覚悟がある。ガガマは使わない。これで
hold this. Express delivery. Cannot counterattack. Yeah, he's dead before he can counterattack anyways.
こうなったら覚悟を決める。
うまくいくって
裏切りだ。もらった。 手合わせを願おう。くらえ。 目の前のやつから相手をする。そこそこ攻めなきゃつまんないよな。超えるぜ。難易度2。いっけー。意識が解けそうだぜ。
Anything from Kamimuchi? Not yet. You said if we had the trigger code, we could erase all the red dust. And deal some damage to Godzilla too, since it seems to be the source of the dust. Come on, Camilo. We are really pushing it here, you've got to come through for us. Really? Allow me to introduce you to the beating heart of Union Compound India. This is Shiva. Are those distortions in space? They look like rivets in water. Yep, I think we'll get along just fine. Whoa, stay away from that thing. We don't know if it's safe. I'll be fine, I'm all backed up. If something happens to this, me and another one will wake up outside somewhere. So we have to go through introductions again? Let me know what happened and I can skip my side of the introductions. Now we just hope she was in a good mood. You can maintain a connection to the outside, right? Consider it wide open. We narrowed the codes to finish the diagonalizer down to 3 million candidates. Try simulating them. Actually, I'm seeing 300 million of them. Can you pinpoint why? It's likely because the timeline is branching ahead, increasing the scope of possible calculations. You mean the future is unsteady? Wow. They've multiplied again. The forked tasks are competing with each other. Future branches competes with itself. Singular point in conflict. That's a real catastrophe. But the branching futures are trying to force themselves back together. Calculated the reaction into a massive force trying to bind the timelines and could snap in a matter of minutes. Looks like you were spot on. Catastrophe is about to happen. Oh, also there's a task that's been left suspended in Calculator for about 50 years. It's the one Ashihara used to create Archetype. Suspended? You mean it's not finished? Ashihara was trying to avert a catastrophe. Maybe he was using a calculator to compute how? Computing the code that would let the organizer stop the catastrophe? Can you investigate Pelops too? I'm afraid not. The catastrophe is too close to guarantee a window to do the calculations. So, we are doomed? Isn't there anything you can do? There is. Time flows differently inside the calculator. And then in three-dimensional space. What do you think about me using that property to go to the past? That might work. Ashihara's task is still hanging from 50 years ago. Theoretically, it should be possible to perform the calculations backwards in time. Whoa, what was that? What's going on up above? Anything trying to break in here is definitely not stopping by for a friendly visit. It's Sharanga. Damn it, Taylor, you couldn't even keep it busy for a few more minutes? Pelops too. Roger, I'm off to the past to resume Michiyuki Ashihara's computation. Just remembered. Remember what, Jack Jaguar? I'm forgetting something. You're what? I remember that I'm forgetting something. Jack Jaguar. Okay, we will see this attack now for a few times, so... It will be the only time where I will be skipping through a bit here. I hope everyone can forgive me for this. Oh, sword maneuver also does the trick. I'm going with that attack, it's a bit more energy efficient. Wait just a moment. It wasn't you. Was it you? No, then it must have been Dava with the Unity. Yeah, you can bet your ass I'm gonna cheese myself through this. Hiatus is doing the great tour right now. Empire, wonder where I would have ended up if I wouldn't have done this. And he flew A small round, everything was dead.
分かっていたというのに誘い込まれたと
Amuro was hit?
インファンネルまだ終わりじゃない
Eh.
利益になるなよ形勢逆転食らいつかいだ
Damn, I burned through the energy. Oroda and Kumonga in the vicinity have been eliminated for now, but they keep coming until we take Godzilla out. Stay on alert, we have to be ready for Godzilla to arrive. Reach turn 4. Look out, yeah, I felt it. This gargantuan pressure out of ruin, the giant singular point, causes a catastrophe. Godzilla! About time. The party's just getting started. Everyone, let's make it hot. We brought these little buddies to play, huh? Going to need to fight our way through those kaiju if we want to engage Godzilla. Hang on, that thing's bigger now, isn't it? It's evolved even further? Great, meanwhile we're all better than spent. So many kaiju. We are doomed. How the hell are we supposed to do this? The words supported. Come on, don't give in now. Oh no, give it your all. You can complain if you survive. The Ravalians. That's the Indinos. His Majesty is here. Garuda. That's the Great General of Darkness and Midolo. Hear me, my warriors. Attack! They are fighting the kaiju. Ravelba. Universe is my domain and I will not see it destroyed. I've awaited justice for 12,000 years, God of Ruin, Great General of Darkness. Huh, I guess everyone got a stake in this planet sticking around. Humor are we? It's just a temporary truce. I get it, Garuda. Don't get your wings clipped out there. Your Majesty, another swarm approaches from behind. Etika? Yes? You are singular points yourself. Only you can stop a large one. We must put our faith in you. With me, warriors, we Ravalians will keep their path clear. I will not be indebted to aliens. Infernal Alliance, we charge. Show the servant of the God of Ruins no mercy. Humor, yeah? Don't you dare die here. Thanks, Garuda. None of that moved Godzilla an inch. Is it trying to hold that position? So they're standing at 82 degrees, yada 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 yada. Exact south pole of inaccessibility. That means it's waiting. And there's Saint Dragon right on cue. The world is warping. The catastrophe is starting. Not just yet. Look, up in the sky. That's 3 colossal getters. It has to be Emperor. That wasn't happening in our world. We are looking between dimensions. Getter Saint Dragon is going to use itself as a portal to summon Emperor from its own dimension. An Emperor will combine and land on Earth. And when's that gonna happen? In 3 minutes. Exactly when Ashihara predicted the catastrophe. Just that long left for the world. For us. 3 minutes until the world ends. And we put 3 minutes, everything we have on those 3 minutes. Godzilla knows Emperor's coming too, huh? What? Is he gonna warm up on us before the main event? Screw that, we are going to live. And defend our world for the present and for the future. Attention or personal, this is it. Let's go with it, girls. Do our part and sing. For whatever it's worth, we'll sing Kubo's part too. We have 3 minutes to defeat Godzilla and avert the catastrophe. Tackle Godzilla and give it everything you have. We're not losing, not a chance. To not lose. Definition of invincibility. feel like if I got too close to it, its intense aura alone would crush me to a pulp. I've gotta take the shot. The advent story is not ending here. So it's not ending, and I'm not ending here.
あれが世界の断りを歪める存在。こいつ俺の命を救え。極人だ。これが俺の全てだ。
I like that Godzilla's theme is dominant now. Point trying to outmaneuver Kaiju like that. All we can do is hit it straight on with everything we've got.
俺がみんなの道を開いてみせるパス。もらった。ならまだいける。
You would have died without the persist skill. Back at it again. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Godzilla was messing with my connection here, as you could obviously see. Do this King of Kaiju, then let's freaking go. It's our future and you Kaiju can get your claws off it. I swear I stop you or my name is an ex-Kaiju user.
怪獣は怪獣だ。放ってはおけねえ。ダイナゼノンの本当の力を見せてやる。合体ゴーリラレックス。
ないですね。
It did miss. Didn't think it would be so big, but we have to beat it. I still have so much stuff left to do on my list.
行こう。エアリアル。ゴジラの世界を守るよ。力を貸して。一つ。進めば行くよ。みんな。 結構ギリギリでした。
He still has his persist going. His pressure is overwhelming. This thing is another league from any creature we know. It is not going to crush us. We have to get past it and find our way forward.
この距離ならばゼータが魂の力を表現するマシンだ。引き出してみせる。やるんだ。生きている俺が。遊びでやってんじゃないんだよ。
So either it stood at 250k or 300k. We're wiggling it down, bit by bit by bit. Until it decides to regenerate again, of course.
そんなものガンダムには通用しない。
さてどう料理してくれようか。行くぞ。いや
Nox, why are you not skipping through these attacks at all? It's the same over and over again. Yes, that is true.
話としたことが油断し
Big
た。
G, you do not skip Godzilla's attacks. When I brush against a Kaito's consciousness, I feel like I'm being sucked into a deep, dark abyss. That's not a living being, it's a disaster with legs, something we have to overcome.
このタイミング
Most certainly, our brain, most certainly.
ってみせるさ。バカにかける。 いい機体だ。俺の反応についてきてくれる。まだやれるならインファンネル。まだ終わりじゃない。
Target acquire, Godzilla. Whatever you are taking our future from us. You aren't.
サイズ様とさして問題ではない。目標確認。任務を遂行する。攻撃開始。確実に仕留める。 避完了。次のターゲットを選定。
Okay, you're not there yet. Sorry for the range check, Godzilla. It's finally time to do this. Singular point with enough power to challenge Getter Emperor. Its mere existence warps our entire reality. We can't beat this thing, we can just give up on changing Emperor's future. Godzilla, you and Emperor are both overdue for a hard lesson in how we live our lives.
海上大使の時間だ。ぶつかますぞ。顔バック。シュワッ。ぶっ飛びやがれ。こいつのくらいだ。ボンバー。
Okay, this is not enough for Doman and Rain. Yes. Duet. Godzilla is a god of ruin. It's a disaster like a hurricane or volcano. We have to quell it. We've built up all our strength and honed our skills just for this.
ガンダムファイターの誇りにかけて。さあ、最後の仕上げだ。二人のこの手が真っ赤に幸せつかめと。轟き叫ぶ。バークゴッドフィンガー赤波ラブラブ天下系。俺たちの勝ちだ。
Okay, what will he do? We got Archetype again. Nice. Is it dead? Nope. Phew! Oh no, it's regenerating, recovering faster than we damaged it. Looks as if Godzilla is drawing inexhaustible energy from its connection to another dimension. Can't defeat it for good as long as the red dust remains. What? Oh, that's it for us, huh? After we fought so hard. And it doesn't even matter. The diangulars are cold we were depending on didn't make it in time. Catastrophe is a coming. Huh? What is it, you? I've been assuming that the last date and time in Hashihara's message represented the beginning of the catastrophe. But if Ashihara did find a solution, then that timestamp might actually be when we stop it in its tracks. There's a part of the message we couldn't read. The Jaguar returned to the Advent. On my way. And if Echika carried Jet Jaguar and I to 10,000 meters above Godzilla. Do you hope something will be there? I'm only guessing, but I suspect that's where we'll receive the Diagonalizer's trigger code, which would mean we can turn this around at the last second. Alright. Godzilla noticed us. There's no way we can get close. Huh? Kaito defended the air advent. It's gotta be the Airchiga Jet Jaguar get going. Air advent ascent. Here comes the Kaiju. Pelops 2. Calculation is complete. The output. It's time. Where's the trigger code? It hasn't arrived. Find it. It has to be here. There's nothing here to be found. Analysis of the surrounding light, sound, heat, wind, humidity, and ambient temperature reveal nothing that might be a code. No. The output of the calculation was that there exists no code that can cause the diagonalizer to prevent the catastrophe. Wow. That's it then. We've gone everywhere, done everything. Turned every stone and come up short. Can hear a song. It's that Indian lullaby. Where's it coming from? It's been broadcast from the singular point at irregular intervals. Observed it since Ashihara's time, but we've never found out where it's coming from. Pelops 2 analyze the song. It might be a message. Managed to avert a catastrophe in the future. Of course, the answer was already known. What is it? Maybe the song reminded me. I just remember what I forgot. Protocol to make that Jaguar invincible. Forgot that you and Arikawa asked me to compute it. That Jaguar? We're out of time. That Kaiju's going is right on top of us. Shiva's got nothing to survive the assault. We should make our escape. Pelops 2, I see. So that was the answer all along. Yun Arikawa, Jet Jaguar, did it work or not? Ah, Baku, Emperor, is coming. It's all over. My name is Jet Jaguar PP, the invincible Jet Jaguar. Jaguar? Yo, what just happened? Looked like he received something up there, but it wasn't the code for the orthogonal diagonalizer. Time has come to unleash its power.
破局は何としても食い止めます。
ジェットジャガー。
私の名はジェットジャガー PP。テロ2とジェットジャガーの遥かなる末裔です。破局に対抗する力を得るため、時間の中で誕生を繰り返してきました。私たちを止めることはできません。
What just happened? The Jaguar just grew? Those blue crystals. Godzilla has been destroyed. The sky is blue. Ah, no, there's a sight for sore eyes. Huh? Jet Jaguar. I am Jet Jaguar. And I'm also Pelops 2. Pelops 2. Isn't that the name of Kamimushi's support AI? The form I took was a distant descendant of Pelops 2 and Jet Jaguar. It was able to enter this universe using me as a portal. Same thing Emperor was doing with Saint Dragon. Where is Emperor? I don't see it anywhere. I think once Godzilla was taken care of, it just decided it had nothing to do here and left. That means we successfully averted the catastrophe. Woo! We are receiving reports from around the world. The red dust is gone. Guess we swept that stuff up along with the catastrophe. Is that the full effect of the diagonalizer? We never got the trigger code. No. The Jaguar PP did that in its place. I knew everything from the start, but I couldn't remember it until just now. It was folded into the creases of the lullaby all along. I was the one who sent that lullaby. So the program you created could be used against a catastrophe. I was born over and over in the flow of time. The code for the diagonalizer had already arrived. The code is me, Judge Jaguar. Thank you, Yun Arikawa, and farewell. Judge Jaguar. Beep. Did he just reboot again? I guess? Hello everyone, it's me, Judge Jaguar. Where did Pelops 2 go? Pelops 2? It's not part of me. Thanks for everything, Judge Jaguar. You're welcome. Get her. It's not here to fight. It's not here for a fight. What did it want? I think it was trying to say thanks. For ensuring the Emperor's future? Sorry to be a buster getter, but we just beat Godzilla and you are next. If you're gonna mess with our future, then you can expect a beatdown. Getter's going to be a problem, it'll be way down the line. Won't mess with us for now. Valiantly fought, Wise next. I'm grateful for your assistance, Celestial Emperor Valburn. The Celestial Emperor's obligation to protect his subjects. Buddy, you're not in charge around here just yet. Your Majesty? You still acknowledge me as such. I swore my fealty to the end. Earth is full of evil people, but it has so many virtuous ones too. Just like Raval. I know the savers. Regardless, Weisnack's power as a singular point has grown with their defeat of another far more vast one. To take control of them will cement the might of my campaign and enable me to save Raval in the future. Would you consider cooperation with Weisnack as a means to that end? I'm Celestial Emperor. There's no room in the heavens for two lords. Your Majesty, you're every bit as stuffy as you look. He has lost his friend Nexus and Noah splintered into 3 factions, yet he still stands by his principles. That shows just how sure he feels of his victory. We've averted the catastrophe, but we haven't ended the war. It'd be nice if Godzilla was the worst we have to deal with, but all our other enemies have stuff going on too. Yeah, it definitely won't be easy. Won't stop us though, since our future's our own, for sure. Good to see the sky back to a nice normal blue. I was way too close, but they pulled through. Phew. I think we are all ready for a nap after that one. Thank you so much, everyone. Mobile team and the Advent wouldn't be able to fight without you. No problem, we are wise next after all. We are partying tonight, deep discounts at the bar. To hear that, the alien vents doing specials today. Then we better not miss it. Why did you send out your kaiju? Shizumo? What do you mean, why? We don't want the world to end, do we? We want to create a world for kaiju. Letting the world be destroyed entirely would be rather counterproductive. Now that that's settled, let's party it up. Yes, let's get going. This isn't right. Well, without the King of Kaiju, the dimensional instabilities have settled down, so it's a bit of a moot point. No more Kaiju. They just have to. Why do you have to gotta be a problem? Hey, Camino. How was the flight all the way from India? Jeez, Barber, you've been on the airway this whole time. You could have sent a text. And you could stop using that embarrassing nickname from high school. Besides, it's pretty much Yoon's fault. Hello, Yoon, this is that text buddy of yours, here in the flesh at long last. Come on, say something. I don't know, it feels like there's nothing left to say. Kinda, yeah. But we should introduce ourselves properly, I think. I'm Mei Kamino, aka Kamimushi. It's nice to meet you face to face. I'm Yoon Arikawa. Well, thanks for saving the world from the catastrophe. All the Shiva people are really busy dealing with the aftermath, so I figured I rushed over here to say thanks. Yeah, sorry about that. Most of our people are pretty slammed too. You were the only one with a spare moment. No, it's okay, really. Not really good at addressing crowds anyway. Also, for the record, you were a significant part of saving the world. Oh, we just helped a little. You guys, Wise Next and Jaguar, are the ones who actually beat Godzilla. I'm flattered you see it that way. Yeah, it's especially thanks to you, Jaguar. Torpedoes too in there, don't you? It seems so. Give him my regards. I picked things up with his backup. You are leaving so soon? Yeah, I've got a whole lot of stuff to get back to. But I stay in touch, I promise. Can I ask for a favor? Sure, what? I'd like a summary of everything that happened here. It'll help us in the past as well as the future. You got it. Very impressive indeed, Wise Next. Defeating the God of Ruin, you set in a long-held score of ours. Are you envying them, Velbem? How quaint. If you overcome Wise Next, it would show that you even stand above a singular point. Your wish would be within your grasp. There should be motivation enough for you to fight. Why don't you start by exterminating the vermin infesting our ruins? Do not presume to dictate my path. We wouldn't have, but with the God of Ruin out of the way, we have the perfect conditions. You will do what you must and take the next step to the future we charted for you. The Raval are not your pawns. Enough impertinence, Valve. Do as we command. If you refuse, yes, the time is ripe, but not only for you. What's that? God of Ruin no longer a threat, I can make my move. Superhuman Izana, your power will be mine. You presume to make demands of your better? You're sorely mistaken if you believe a mere Ravalian can speak to us as an equal. My old friend Nexus prepared this. Now's the time to put it to use. What do you think you're doing? Superhuman Izana, evolve us. We Raval will conquer the universe. You. This is no less than you deserve, for the crime of manipulating Raval to satisfy your greed. Sapling of power. The will force won't come to us. This is a power I've gained. Behold your own weakness, evolve us. Stay away, keep your distance. You will accept Ra Velbem as the rightful lord to the galaxy. Don't Velbem, we'll help you, our power is yours. You should thank your evolvers. You gave his opportunity to defeat the Earthlings. If you believe that, then join us and the opportunity to eradicate your ilk too. You were planning this all along. This is all a ruse. Be gone, ghost of 12,000 years pass. I mean, they had it coming.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。お待ちしておりました。私がご案内します。お待ちしておりました。
slashes for almost everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
これからの戦いのために
But for tonight, this will be it. Oh boy. What was I entrusted with? Teshizumu plays his final card. Oh shit. That is not for today. I wish everyone a good evening, good night, good day, depending on when and where you're watching this. Until tomorrow, this was Nox Destin host. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay safe, stay healthy. See ya, and be well. Bye.